Hello friends, welcome to my channel Rockers की पाठशाला. Today we will talk about why electric current is a scalar quantity. Why electric current is a scalar quantity. I'll told it have both magnitude as well as direction, but in spite of this it is a scalar quantity. So before starting this, I want to tell you that my English is not so good. If so, I want to say sorry to all of you if I commit any mistake there. Plus, please try to understand it. Okay. Most of our brilliant students know that what is scalar and vector quantity, but I want to tell you those who don't know about it. Okay. First, we start from the scalar quantity. Okay. So, what is scalar quantity? Scalar quantity is basically that type of quantity which have only magnitude. It does not give us any direction. Example: speed, distance. It is both are scalar quantity. Why? Because it gives us only the magnitude. It does not provide us direction. For example, 40 km per hour, 60 km per hour, 40 किलोमीटर, ठीक है, 50 मीटर, 70 किलोमीटर. It just give us only magnitude. It does not provide us which direction, in which direction we should go. Okay, 40 kilometer per hour from in which direction, east, west, north, south. 80 kilometer in which direction, north, west, east, south. Okay, it does not give this. Now the second is vector quantity. Vector quantity is that type of quantity which has both magnitude as well as direction. For example, our velocity. Okay, velocity, displacement. It is both are our vector quantities. Why? Because it gives us proper direction. Okay, along with magnitude. For example, 40 km per hour in the north direction. Okay, in the north direction. 60 किलोमीटर इन साउथ. ओके, या फिर 35 किलोमीटर पर आवर टुवर्ड्स द ईस्ट. ओके, सो दिस क्वांटिटी गिव अस मैग्नीट्यूड एज वेल एज डायरेक्शन. ओके, consider a situation that we want to go Bareilly. Okay, now we know the distance and our speed. Okay, and we know that if we travel with this speed, okay, then we reach on time. Okay, but by this can we reach to our destination? I think the answer is no. Okay, for example, if we want to go Bareilly, okay, then it is 40 km from here. Okay, now if we travel with the 40 km per hour speed, okay, 30 km per hour, 90 km per hour speed. Okay, but we know that we don't know the direction. Can we reach there? We know the distance, we know the speed, but we don't know the direction. In which direction can we reach there? For example, the Bareilly is in this direction. Now if we travel toward this direction, okay, with the same speed and to the same distance, can we reach the Bareilly? No. Definitely no. The answer is no. So vector quantity give us direction. So if we want to reach Bareilly, then we must prepare for it. We first know about its distance, and we must know the speed or our velocity. Okay, and we should also know the direction. Okay, for example, it is in the north direction, then we should go 40 km per hour toward the north direction. Okay, not toward the south. Okay, so this is our vector quantity. Now most of the students know this. Okay, this difference very well, but there is also something that differentiate it. Okay, the current, our electric current have both. Okay, it have a magnitude and as well as direction. Okay, but in spite of this, it is a scalar quantity. Why? The third point clears you very well. Third point says that a scalar quantity is what follows the algebra addition law. A scalar quantity is what that follows the algebra addition law. Okay. While the vector quantity is what that follows the vector addition law. And what is algebra addition law and what is vector addition law? We will talk about it. Okay. Now let us consider a situation that we have two wires. Okay, this is our first wire, this is our second wire. Okay, they are mutually perpendicular with each other, and the first wire is carrying a current of 3 ampere, second wire is carrying a current of 4 ampere. Now if we add the current of these two wires, 3 plus 4, then we will get a total current of 7 ampere, not the 5 ampere, because electric current follow the scalar law of addition or algebra law of addition, not the vector law of addition. Hence it is proved that the electric current is a scalar quantity, not the vector quantity. And another thing is that we know that the electric current I is denoted by this formula. Okay, I is equal to Q upon T. Here we can see that the electric charge and time both are the scalar quantity. So two scalar quantities cannot provide us a vector quantity. Okay, they cannot give us a vector quantity. So electric current is a scalar quantity. In the last, I just only want to say that just like these laws, there are also the laws of nature, there are also the laws of in our environment. So today's World Environment Day, which is celebrated every year on 5th June. So please don't disturb these laws of nature and these laws of environment. Make a good environment and live in a good environment. I think your all doubts have cleared now, but still if you have any problem, then you can ask me in comment section. Okay, if you like the video, then please share it to at least 5 people and then tell them that they will also share it to the 5 people. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, goodbye, see you in the next video. Okay, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.